Hey guys, I'm pretty sure all of you out there must be watching animated movies, and some of you, like me, must be a die-hard fan of animated movies. If you are so, do tell me in the comments which is your all-time favorite animated movie. So in this video, I'm basically going to tell you all the steps and processes that are involved in the production of an animated movie. So guys, welcome to Multimedia Geek. This is Siddhant. Let's begin. Now, I have worked with a 3D animation software, and believe me, it is way more difficult to produce a 3D animated movie than a simple video like I'm producing right now. Because you need to create the characters, you need to give them life, you need to provide them animations, you need to do all the surrounding, all the environmenting, all the water, fire, and all the other elements, and this makes it very much complicated. Now, whenever an animated studio receives this order for an animated movie, it first of all tries to simplify the script so that the process is made very simpler. Because to produce an animated movie, it takes a whole lot of time and money. So the simpler the script is, the better it is, the faster you finish the project. The first process that takes place while producing an animated movie is the storyboard. Now, what does storyboard mean? Storyboard means just sketching out rough diagrams about how a scene will look like, angle with which the camera will be focusing on the characters, the placement of the character, the distance between them, and all the stuff. Now, in this storyboarding, all the scenes are discussed, they are planned out. Now, if suppose the scene is very complex, where there is interaction of many characters with each other, it is simplified so that it is easier in the future. After storyboarding, the characters are planned. How will the character look? And after that is done, the 3D models prepared. Not 3D models does not mean of clay or in cement like that. The 3D models are produced on the computer. So this is what a 3D model looks like. This is a 3D model of a robot made by me. Looks cool, na? Tell me in the comments how it looks. So this is basically what a 3D model looks like. It has no color but just a body made in the computer. To do this work, there are special people known as modelers who are specialists in doing such works. So after a model is prepared, as you have seen, the model is not painted or given provided texture or material with. So the next process is texturing. So what texturing actually means is providing color to that model or painting that model and providing it with material. What material means, see, you need to make skin different than the cloth. So that is those are known as material, and this is all the thing. After texturing is done, there's rigging. Now, what does rigging mean? See, a rig is same as bone in real life. See, there is no bone in a human body, no movement. Same way, there's no rig in a 3D model, no movement in a 3D model. So, in order to provide motion for the 3D model, the different movements, you need to provide it with rig, that is skeleton of the 3D model. And this process is known as rigging. Now, this is what I mean by rigging. These things that you can see, they are rigs. If I had this 3D object, yeah, this is the skeleton of the object, and by choosing these things you can actually move them. So this is basically the skeleton of the object, or rigs. Now, rigging is not just providing with the skeleton, you need to put all the physics of real life into the skeleton. See, for example, elbow. Now, we can fold the elbow this way, but we cannot fold it backwards. The same way, you need to provide different codes for them. You can provide different codes for the rigs. So all these things are done by riggers. Riggers are special people who are expert in rigging. So after rigging, there is a more complex process known as animation. As the name suggests, animation means animating the character, that is providing it with keyframes. Say, for example, at a particular time you need to be at this place with your hands up or with your neck turned. So there's all things are done in animations. Even the swinging of the trees or air blowing, all this comes under animation. So till here, it's just the characters and the main objects that are animated. The background, say suppose there's a river, the water flowing, the mountains. So before creating all the stuff, the animations are finalized. Say for example, we do not need this animation, so it is deleted. If something more details needs to be added, it is added at this particular step itself. You cannot go forward and then say, this step looks wrong, and then do all the things again. It will really, put you into great loss and trouble. It's and trouble also. So after finalizing, there is animation is provided with effects. Effect simply means the background, Say suppose a river is flowing, the river needs to be provided with water, a volcano, then there is need of lava and all the stuff. So that is all known as effects. After effect there comes a high power consuming process. Now because this process requires a lot of processing power, and this is known as rendering. Rendering simply means converting the 3D animation from the file that is produced by the 3D animation software to a video file. This basically takes a lot of processing power. Say for example, to produce 1 second of animation, it will take more than 5 hours for a single computer. So what is done is there are special units for rendering itself, wherein there are hundreds of computers which are working together day and night, and these computers have very high processing powers, might be even higher than the gaming laptops or gaming PCs that we use. So this is why it is known as high power consuming process. After rendering and the final video is produced, there is color correction taken place and all the stuff. And after all this, there's a most important step: bring some popcorn, a glass of Coke, sit, relax and enjoy. That is the step, that is the process, without which all the processes before will go into a waste. So this is the most important step of an animated movie. So guys, I hope you all understood about how an animated movie is made, the different processes that are involved. If you all have not liked the video yet, go fast and click on the like and share button. Share this with as many people and friends as you can, so that they are aware of this different processes that are taking place while producing an animated movie. And if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, go and click on the subscribe button and also on the bell icon, because I will be coming up with more such videos every alternate days. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to give them below in the comment section. That's all for today. See you soon.